Okay, yeah, that sounds fine. I'll be doing streams on different days, where I currently do it at Tuesday and Thursday at 30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should probably shift to Monday, Thursday Eastern Standard Time, as well as in addition, Ralph is freaking out. In addition to bonus streams and what have you. So that will be probably changing here pretty soon. Making sure that not only do I submit my schedule for Twitch, but submit my schedule for school and work, and personal life, of course. But let us finally commence what we're here to do, and that is to set some Spire. We had left off with a daily that went pretty well. I think when I ended it, I was number 2, but when I went back and checked, I was like top 200, which is still very, very meaningful to me. Yes, the defect. That's who we left off with. So we are due a Watcher run. Greetings to you. Take 18 damage. Yeah, let me move my mic a little closer. Ralph is spazzing out. He has a cone on, so it's amplifying all the little spastic things that he's doing. So if you hear that for the time being, I'm sorry. He should be calming down here. Obtain a random rare card. Choose a rare card to obtain with the price of 18 damage. These are our bosses. We have Hexaghost. And I would describe this as like a medium difficulty pathing. If we were to take 2 elites. Yeah. I like choose a rare card here. We can get lesson learned and thus start working on upgrades. We could get wish, through gold, or play it to whatever option we want to per fight. Scrawl is a great source of draw. Spear Shield's okay. Not what I'm looking for, but it should be fine. And Vault is another good one. I think early on, Brawl is better, so that way we can... Well, excuse me, you can also build into it with 0-cost cards or upgrade it. However, I think this is going to be the best card pick for us. So let's do this middle right path. Bowling Bash. And I will take a heal since we took damage as our con for starting off. And now that I think about that, I should have played that this way, but we will draw a strike. So Eruption and Strike is 21 damage, and we have the free energy, or free energy plus a miracle to get away with it. I've taken 2 Wreath of Flames. I don't love it for this, because it's only like good. I say good, but working with Bowling Bash. I'll skip. I think we can skip. Taking 7 here. We're all definitely putting in work right now. Concentrate. Air cost damage card. And let's remove the strike. We will need some defense. Making sure that we can get through Gremlin before his second hit, which is notably heavy. Captain's Wheel at the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. And Empty Fist, Judgment, Empty Body. Judgment is good, like strictly for Act 1, and thus, or from then on, it doesn't really do much because you don't have a lot of enemies under 30 HP. I think Empty Fist is kind of what we're looking for. And let's upgrade our scroll. Ouch. See if we can get onto crate. Taking 6 here. Antrim. Don't even need to look at the other cards. Antrim is all that and more. Currently don't have any powers, but Mummified Hand is a great relic. I think it is notably underperforming with Watcher, though. There aren't a lot of powers that are too exciting. You pretty much just have Rush Down and Mental Fortress, I think, are the good powers with Watcher. Other ones can have cases made for them. Voila. Helps with our block situation too. I want to go this way where we'd be taking 2 elites. I think no. I will do this. Kind of a little bit of a risky play. But we just need 1 attack. Oh, actually we get all sorts of attacks, so we're fine. No risk. Second weak potion. Mental Fortress, okay. There's our Mummified Hand. I already forgot about it. Ooh. 9 plus 12 plus another 12 plus 18. 24, 33, 51. That sounds pretty good. You know, I've also been thinking about what we're going to be doing. I guess we'll take another because we have Mental Fortress. This is either Sentries or Lagavulin. I'm not really excited about either with these potions. Roth is still going crazy. I don't know what his situation is. Weak potion is just good against Lagavulin. It's okay, but Sentries it's not. We do have a Bowling Bash. We also have Captain's Wheel, so we can try to play this into our 3rd turn. Let's go for it. Lagavulin makes me a little bit happier. Believe it or not, I think I am gonna play cards this turn. The question is, do I want to end in Wrath? And I think the answer is a possible yes. We have this as an out. We have both these Empty Fist. Wallop will mitigate incoming damage. We'll definitely be using this weak potion. So 40 reduced to 30 is what we'd be blocking. Let's go for it. Right? We most notably want to make use of Captain's Wheel. Okay, so we got Wallop and this. use that for 2 health, potentially more later. It's also hard to find viable uses for... My dog is going crazy. He has a cone on. He just had surgery. I'm sorry. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil. Hey, boy. So sorry to his own users. You don't have a lot of opportunities to make use of the weakness pot, and especially since only Hexaghost is going to be in our horizon for the rest of Act 1 and going into shop, it's okay to use one here. And we can Tantrum as well. With a full block. How often does that happen? Okay. Ooh boy. Kunai. Whenever you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. So we're gonna be further incentivized to get zero cost cards. We already have a Consecrate, which is fine. Flurry of the Blows, maybe Cut Through Fate and Weave would be nice. And speaking of Kunai and Dexterity, Sanctity is a pretty decent card that can go along with a package like that. So what do we got here? We conclude pretty good for Act 2, but we have Consecrate and Bowling Bash. Scrawl. So, I'm not super desperate for AoE damage, I guess. Perhaps eating dinner now. So I don't think we have to take include. Otherwise, these cards aren't too exciting. I could see Battle Hymn, because we have Mummified Hand, and we're going up against Hexaghost. We need to make sure we kill. Also, with Kunai, we are scaling a little bit. I'm also very intrigued by this Sling of Courage for our next act. If I took Sling of Courage, I'd probably want a card remove as well. Probably just strike. This Fear Pot is hunting. I think the correct play would be Sling of Courage and card remove. We also have the Weakness Pot and Captain's Wheel for our 3rd turn. Fortunately not our 2nd turn, but our 3rd. Just remove a strike. Sounds good. And we will be upgrading probably... I think we actually need damage. Could be an Empty Fist. Tantrum's really good, of course. When is Tantrum not good? Let's do Tantrum. Okay, good luck to us. Let's start with a Scrawl, make sure we get our Mental Fortress, but I kind of want to try to play Wall Up next turn or Vigilance. I'm not really very eager about that. I also don't want to just like Eruption Strike, so I guess we do have to play everything that we could. So Tantrum Strike, Empty Fist, we have another Empty Fist, Wall Up, Mental Focus, Vigilance, our Weak Pot for our next turn. Sounds fine. And we prop Kunai. Good boy. I should show my pup. Okay. This is Ralph. Yeah, if you're new here, this is my golden retriever. He's a year old. He just had the old famous snip snip. So he's currently recovering and has this so he doesn't agitate himself. Do we use this now, or do we even use it later? Saves us 6 right now. I think I'd rather use it now than hypothetically later. Who knows? Good Tantrum Wallop, actually. And I'm also going to use this strike now. Eruption, Consecrate, Empty Fist will block for 8. Three times 4 is 12, so we will draw 2 12s. So that's 36 total, but Hexaghost blocks for more than 3, I know that. But we also have Vigilance, so we can go back out of it. Plus we'll draw... What is up, Ralph? We can also potentially draw another attack, so that way we end this fight. Ooh. What do I do? We have Wish, Deus Ex Machina, Omniscient. We would like energy, but I think, yeah. So we want an energy relic. Deus Ex Machina with Scrawl could kind of falsely give us that. Wish is just a great card, and we could even try to set it up during our Captain's Wheel turn. Or even get it discounted with powers and Mental Fortress, future powers with Mummified Hand. Omniscience, just Mental Fortress and Wallop really as our only targets. Sometimes Eruption, Vigilance, but not really because they're low impact. So I think Wish is our happy response here, and that's pretty much what I was hoping for. Runic Pyramid, 0 cost cards, Kunai, Mummified Hand, Captain's Wheel. If you're familiar with Slay the Spire, I don't need to say less, or say more, excuse me. But if you're a little confused at the power that you see here, just wait. We're going to have a lot of stalling, but also heavy plays coming up. Ooh. I really like this left path. We can take this early lead if we feel like we're strong enough. We do have Sling of Courage, so we'll have 2 strength, Tantrum, Wallop, Consecrate, Bowling Bash. We'll benefit off of that. But if we don't feel up to it, we can back out. I'm okay to play 1 Empty Fist for Kunai proc, I think. Hey boy. Miracle Scrawl. Taking 4 right now. I'm so sorry. He does not know his parameters. It's kind of funny. Sorry. Okay, that's not as funny. Ralphie! Excuse me, 1 second. JT Orange, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well, Jason. We are in our Watcher run right now. Trying to make the best of our Runic Pyramid. We have some 0 cost cards. Mummified Hand, Kunai. Doing what we can. Standard Watcher run. I think Eruption, Tantrum, Empty Fist is going to be the best thing we got on hand. We also draw into our tantrum. And that's gonna do it for this fight. Wheel kick. That sounds good. We need a little bit of better damage. Jason, what have you been up to? Have you been playing some 20 minutes or Cult of the Lamb? Pretty excited for the Thursday drop of it. Been watching Northern Lion play some today. We want strikes here. I mean, do we want bites? I don't think so. We have Runic Pyramid and Kunai Single Courage, which can make use out of them, out of the bites and stalling, but to get 3 more, like, kind of basic attacks doesn't seem worth it, so we'll move on. And okay, so this is pretty interesting. Fight for Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, me too. It seems like a game. I've heard it described in so many different ways, whether it's kind of, what is it? Don't Starve Together, one description, and I think there's similarities with Animal Crossing. There's a lot of like upkeep you can do. And of course Isaac and whatnot. I think I'm gonna play Wish and just use this smoke bomb because I don't want to take all this damage incoming. And I would like gold, so I just wish leave. I can head out. Get this shot for another removal. David Form's not really doing it. Toolbox is interesting. It can help us evaluate certain fights to see what we need. Who's our boss? Collector. We are kind of scaling with Kunai. I think card removal is just the best here. I'm actually going to get rid of one defend. I could see that. Seems not as much a roguelike as I originally thought. Pretty good though. Oh, I didn't realize that it came to Switch. I thought it was just Steam. I think I'll play Consecrate next turn, try to get something procced with... get our Kunai procced with these other attacks. Here's Mental Fortress. Yeah, but it looks pretty good. I think it's one of the most anticipated roguelikes this year. I don't think... I can't remember what other ones would have been as highly revered. Here's our turn to play Wish. Which we need to be sizing each fight, especially with Runic Pyramid when you can stall. Like a Tranquility Plus. Definitely, we are energy starved. I don't have a potion, and I think we get crushed by Triple Slaver, so I'm not going to go to this elite. Double Fire's fine, especially Triple Fire. No, I'd rather go this way then. I don't want Triple Fire. I want some rewards. Let's go this way. A little scary. Oh man. Taking a lot of incoming damage here. And of course, Captain's Wheel hits the turn that you don't care for it. Play our Wish. Probably like Wallet, Empty Fist. Taking another 7. There we go. Full block this turn. But we do have these campfires coming up, luckily. We don't have any Scribe, but I would like a Weave in the future. Maybe now? I would like more of like a Flurry. Zero cost attacks are nice. Maybe we could be optimistic. I think I will take it. Even though it doesn't currently do much for us now, other than it's a 0 cost attack. Upgrade. 5. Or remove 1. Actually, I'm just gonna remove 1. With Runic Pyramid, it's more important to get removals. Blood Vial will help with our sustain situation. Upgrade Wish. But we need to be a little bit more flexible of how we play it. That being said, we need to know when we would use it for strength, primarily. Guess we can do this. Probably play Empty Fist over there. Go ahead and clear that gremlin. What if we wish for strength right here? Be able to clear the fight. We don't have another shop this act, unless this question mark might be a shop. I think this sets us up for ending the fight, at least. So, Vigilance, Bowling Bash. Yeah, oh, that's plenty. Okay. More than happy with that. See what our reward is. Our reward is the boot. Whenever you deal 4 or less unlocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Kind of goes with some of our attacks. If we're weakened and Consecrate doesn't deal 5 damage, it would be dealing less, presumably 3. Tantrum also would hit for 5 times 4 if we're not an elite, as well as Weave would go up to 5. So, not the worst, but it's not something to be too excited about. So I'm looking at our deck, and I'm thinking we could use a little bit more card draw. We could maybe use Divinity. And I'm thinking about just taking this Prey so we can build up some Mantra. Plus, we have Runic Pyramid, so we can choose which turns that we'd want that for. Not a common card to take, because it's not as strong as just switching back and forth between Wrath and Calm. I'm playing this for draw. So we can start in Calm. do it like this. We haven't drawn Wish yet. Very nice. Here's another weave, and we still don't have any scry mechanics. But yet again, as the same rationale applied before, it's a zero-cost attack card. It's gonna help with our kunai. We're drawing okay now, so I'm gonna take it. This is either gonna be Book of Stabbing or Triple Slavers, and I think we're doing okay against Triple Slavers. Okay, well, time to put my money where my mouth is. We're going to start with Vigilance, so that way we get the extra block from stance swapping. This will deal 27 times 2, which is 54. That's going to be a full kill. We don't want to play Tantrum into Red Slaver. Let's just keep our defend. You could consider playing it, so that way it's discarded from your hand and you move on. But it seems like it will be okay. So always doing this. Okay, I was about to say, like, how can we get Wish off, but of course we have Captain's Wheel next turn. We're just kind of jumping the gun already. And then the turn after this one, we can just kill. So we have 315 gold. We're very excited about whatever future shot lies for us. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. There's another prey. We could actually be entering Divinity. Pretty exciting. Speaking of exciting, how about 3 apparitions that are coming upgraded to us? We can choose when to be intangible, along with our Runic Pyramid. Then this is kind of the lineup that you dream for. The only important aspect is dying when you're not intangible, which we do okay at. That's why I'm upgrading Mental Fortress to make sure that we don't do that. We'll be using our power pot here, because this fight is certainly not guaranteed. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it now for possible devotion, so that way we start getting mantra, as well as Deva form, start gaining energy. There's devotion. Also foresight. Works with both of our weaves, so we're building up kunai. And that's actually going to be more of our defensive answer. The foresight will start our turn with scrying, thus proccing our weaves. And if both of our weaves are in our discard pile, then we can play both of them. Thus 2 triggers on our kunai, and only 1 more would be able to proc another dexterity charge. I think that's more powerful than possible divinity. Plus more consistent damage. Plus it's strong, so it's hard to go wrong with strong. Okay, there we are, full blocking. all these. And I guess we'll play Pray and defend to get it out of our hand. Go ahead and leave. So the Collector is debuffing us. I actually really like the idea of gaining strength for this fight. I'm not going to play an Apparition yet because we are going to be attacked for a lot more. Again, I wish we had Flurry the Blows, more so than Double Weave. Here's our first Apparition. Collector summoning. Here's Prey, so we will enter Divinity, but we don't have much attacks where we benefit off right now. I'm actually going to just play Eruption. Here we'll enter Divinity. And let's go ahead and draw. And we have to play this also for block. Almost full block. So I think this is another turn we're using our Apparition, so that way we get some damage on the board. Always got to make sure you have enough energy. From one side of the Spire layer to another, always make sure you have enough energy. You can never do wrong by double checking. Wonderful. So we did forego 30 gold, but we also have a lot of gold. We have 422. We have a Wish upgraded eventually coming to us. There's also a Spirit Shield. Good source of block that our Apparitions wouldn't cover, because Spirit Shield is going to be running alongside Kunai and Runic Pyramid. I suppose my hesitation on a second Wish would be that we don't really have the turns to play it. We can barely get away with playing one, so I think we'd be very greedy if we took a second one. Plus we have a lot of gold already. So let's go ahead and just take a Spirit Shield for extra defense. We have a Cursed Key, Sozu, and Copy Dripper. I think there are times... Well, actually, let me backtrack. I'm going to say there are times that we might want to rest, but we are only at 34 max HP. Our rests aren't doing much more than, like, 10 health. But we also have Apparitions and Blood Vial for that. Sozu is definitely a bad take because we don't have any potions, and we would like to see potions moving on. First key is, we have to take a Sapphire key, thus we would be taking a curse. So otherwise, I really don't think we will be resting much, or at least we can certainly get away with not doing stuff. So let's take the coffee dripper with the with some aspirations that we're gonna get out. Okay. We do have to take the Burning Elite since it's Act 3. And we could go even double shot here. Triple shot all the way. So starting on the right side makes sense with this early shot. Definitely don't want to die with 400 gold on your hand in your hand, so make sure that doesn't happen. I'm gonna be greedy and play Apparitions with Gold right here. Here's our other Apparitions, and it's a little close, to be quite frank. Okay, full block. Something to never scoff at. Mental Fortress. Finally. That's pretty much our block generation. Good Tantrum, Wallop, Tranquility, Defend. See what our next turn has for us. This is 42. Or no, it's actually only 28. Okay. Bottled Miracle. We can get 2 more energy. There's our flurry of our blows. Just Lucky is actually much better because we have Scry activating both those weaves, and then Kunai will be scaling the block on Just Lucky, so kind of funny. Membership card with a ton of gold. Click on that, don't even think about it. Probably taking a simple strike move. We have a few shops upcoming. Secret Technique, maybe. For Apparition / Wish. I don't think we want to do Wave of the Hand. We don't really care about applying weakness too much. Could take Lizard Tail. Kinda helps us get out of jams. In case we can't block. I'll take that. That's some insurance there. Otherwise, nothing else is too tempting. Could take a potion. Flex Pot would be okay. For 29 gold, maybe get rid of a Spiker. We don't deal with Spikers too well. Watcher typically doesn't. These upgraded apparitions are truly run-defining. I'm playing these defense so that way we can try to draw our wish. There it is. We're okay. We can wish and consecrate. Or any attack, really. We already have 2 empty fists. I don't think we want a third, even though it comes upgraded. Tent? Just worse Spirit Shield, really. And we're not even too excited about Spirit Shield. Let's go this way. We don't have to take this second elite by doing so. Writhing Mass is going to change its intent as we attack it. Taking 1 here, that's fine. Blood vial, excuse me. Balances that out. And this is a fight where I'm more eager. Let's just play those. Play defense. I'm more eager to use strength in this fight because this can be a tricky one. And it's not a fight that you want to be going around too much. Especially because with the possibility of taking a curse, being inflicted with a curse, big no-no. That kill? We don't have Wish to play anymore. Okay, I'm happy to just end the fight. Meditate Plus helps with our calm and our stance swapping. That's a very nice pickup. Plus it's upgraded notably with Toxic Egg. Vigilant, Sanctity, Empty Fist, Wheel Kick is probably going to be our line here. Or Apparitions. No reason to play Weave because we can use it as a third attack next turn. Ooh. We'll grab both our Weaves. The boot actually doing stuff. I was mocking it earlier, as one should. And I need to be saving my apparitions for when I go up against spikers, right? Yeah. Wish I had Letter Opener. Be able to deal damage without actually hurting myself. Ooh, Meditate and our Praise are going to be nice. And we can get our 0-cost attacks. We play Wish? No, we haven't played Wish. So let's do Praise so that way we get a lot of energy. Apparition. Let's go ahead and play Weave. Here's our Wish. We're welcome to leave the fight yeah, we have nothing else to be playing a side quest or any counters that we need to be carrying across fights. We only have one mechanic of weave, or scry. Don't want Simmering Fury, don't want Swivel. Smithing, maybe just lucky because it could scry too. Yeah, I like that. Brawl is always a good upgrade, no matter what you have in your deck. It's not always the most important, but more frequently it will beat out just numerical damage. Also, a fight that I'm not going to toy around by trying to play Wish for Gold. I want the strength to make sure that we get out of this fight. Don't want to exit Wrath if I don't have to. And I should have played that defend. And it looks like we are going to be... Oh wait, I thought we'd pray. Guess I didn't. I think I did. Oh well, we'll play Just Lucky and Wallet then. Here's our prey. I don't know what I was thinking. Those are good draws. We get Weave. Player Defend. Help our draw in the future. Might be a turn for Apparition, but enter Wrath first. Do our Wheel Kick. Good Wallet. Might just end our turn in Palm. We can help it. And so we do. Again, playing Weave for our draw. Okay. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Very nice for our deck right now. I don't think we want any of these. Horn Influence, maybe. It's kind of situational. But really, I don't want a random card. I just want the cards that we have, because our deck is kind of strong. Don't think we need an upgrade all. We have quite a few upgrades already. And the non-upgraded cards aren't as vital as the upgraded one. Don't need to heal full. We're not really craving 1 HP very desperately. Let's take a boss from Act 1 to obtain our return. Exit Ghost comes back for Vengeance. Trying to get some redemption, since that is the boss that we defeated Act 1. No guarantee that you see the same boss though. Just merely the 33% chance that you would think it would be. Again, hope everyone is doing well. My name is Feisty. If you're new to the stream, I play Spire, A20 Hearts typically. Sometimes doing some daily runs. Might do one tonight. I started a little bit later than I typically do. I had a longer day at work. So we'll see. Boy, I just want to get into Divinity, actually. This Fortress is fine. I've also been trying to think of what to do at the end of our 100 runs. I don't know. Do I have my score up? I do have my score up, 1754. And as I've said at the very beginning of this challenge, I've been striving for. Let's do this. I've been striving for 30 runs. That's my goal. And it's a tangible goal. It's not the easiest if you look at our score right now. We would have to get 13 wins with 29 runs remaining, including this one that you see on the screen right now. I also thought it'd be fun if maybe there was some sort of consequence if I wasn't able to achieve the goal. Nothing too dramatic. Don't even know what it would be necessarily content-wise, but just something kind of humorous for viewers. Definitely want wheel kick, right? But I'm open to suggestions on what I could do. It's like not crazy. Of course, I'm not going to do anything absolutely insane. But I do want to have fun with it, and so it's extra method of incentivizing me to try to get my little goal. Okay, good fight. We get shovel. We could dig for relics. There's a flurry of blows. I think I will just take that. We're going to be scaling dexterity pretty quickly. Go here. Ah! We could have been like full ninja with Kunai Shuriken, but it is the chest that we have to take the blue key. Oh man, that would have been just run winning, I think. But okay. So, as the Spire says, okay, this will definitely be a turn for Apparition. So I suppose that I'm gonna play Wish then, while I can. Could be 3 attacks. I think I want Consecrate for kind of like our offensive block method. Best defense is a great offense kind of thing. Go ahead and play our Worry. Gonna be 14. Yeah. 16. 12. Yeah. Meditate into their eruption again. Another consecrate. Where'd it go wrong? Here's bowling bash. Okay. Good fight. Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. Probably not getting propped much. There's another Flurry of the Blows, but I don't think I want another one. Because we could just draw a couple 0-cost attacks as our opener, and then we would be pretty sorry about that. Could receive 2 Madnesses. They would come upgraded with our green egg. Again, we don't have the draw to really make that happen. Get a lot of use out of it. We're doing just fine with energy, so we can pass. Hmm. We want to upgrade. What are we upgrading? Maybe Eruption. I think we could actually do fine with a random relic. Typically what the people want. Or paint 2 random upgrades on skills, and it would either be Vigilance, Sanctity, or 3 Defense. Then Vigilance. Tell me about the Vigilance. Hmm. I could wish for 8 plated armor. I think that's gonna be the safest way to go. We also have boot, so we will be able to deal some damage while Nemesis is intangible, but not while it's blocking, actually. Like, but we can still get kunai activated. I have 3 improvisions in hand. This is 28, 37, 35 plus another 7, 42. Yeah, I'm gonna play these so that way we hold off on our apparitions. They're very important, so let's see how much value we can get out of them. Next turn should be pretty good. Okay. By the way, I'm drinking this AHA drink, caffeinated bubbling water. And it's flavored Fuji apple white tea. I like tea. I definitely like green tea, but I don't know what precisely. Ooh. Sorry. Don't know what precisely white tea is. Never had it just straight up. Okay. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Oh, these attacks. We haven't seen a lot of like other significantly good cards. We've had to make do with our kunai really, which in apparition. But otherwise, we haven't seen a lot of great deck building ones. I see Frozen Eye and Finesse. Frozen Eye will be able to determine what our draw pile looks like, especially with the Runic Pyramid. We can be a little bit more thoughtful what we draw into. We could Bottle Lightning in Apparition, Wish, Scrawl. I think this is more important first and foremost. Finesse is also very, very nice. With nice synergy. Question is, do we bottle an Apparition or Wish in card remove over Finesse? I'm willing to think we do. Also like this empty body plus. So I want to remove just a basic defend. I want to take this empty body plus. And it also goes off, but I think we're okay on damage with Wish and Divinity. Not great, but good enough. I'm gonna bottle Wish because against the heart and yeah, well, mostly against the heart. We can choose what we want out of it. We want strength. Do we want plated armor? We have to recall here, and now we are going into the Act 3 bosses, which is us luck. So let's see. Remember, we have Frozen Eye, so this is exactly the order that we're drawing things in. Pretty good. I'm gonna... Did not want that to hit. Okay. Pretty good start, I would say so. We haven't even used one of our apparitions. Okay, what a fight that was. Oh, and this is just as fun. Take 6 here. I think this is a fine turn for intangibility. The question is, where are we going to be putting all of our damage into? I think it's just going to be the Awakened one. Kunai has done a lot for us. Take the prey and take wall. Want Flurry in our hands so that way we proc Kunai. I think what we could really benefit off of is another Mental Fortress. Even though we're blocking well with our upgraded dexterity, but before we get all set up, we need some other means of passive block. Okay, we only took 6 in that fight. And we are only going into the next act with just 12 gold, but we could dig. And we have Lizard Tail. We have good relics. We really do. It is a shame that we had to pass up on Shuriken. But also doing business. Our eruption upgrade would help us a lot. The dig is pretty cool. Mercury Hourglass. Okay. I would love that Cut Through Fate. Maybe Devotion, also maybe Finesse. Orrery, because 5 cards would be upgraded. Man. What a shame. I'm gonna defend here, so that way Arnivore will actually give us another energy. I think we'll have a better starting turn. Next turn. Over here. Have another Arnivore prompt. Okay. about to say, I think a double weave should be in there. Fair enough. Ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. In a regen pot, probably better than explosive pot. Cut through fate, upgraded. There's our weaves coming into play. So we are going to play Wish for strength, and we're going to deal this fire pot. That's it. We do have double apparitions too. Oh, and ice cream. I need to be remembering ice cream. This is what we're drawing. Making 10 here. Oops. Could have played a regen there. Let's go ahead and do it now. Making sure we deal enough damage. That's 40 block. Okay, we could use apparitions. I think. Okay, wait. We actually have 2 turns, right? He just attacked. Yeah, it's better to do this now, I think. No reason to play that slime either. Pretty much just, it would be a waste of energy. I don't think we're playing Prey. Eruption, Wallop, Activate, or even Tantrum. Yeah, boys. Let's go. Oof, hour 20 on the watch around. But to be fair, we had a runic pyramid, so we had no reason to not think about what we were playing. But awesome, that was a good run. Very, very pleased with that. Let's see what our score was. 3,000. Not bad at all. 1 perfect also. And 5 champions. Running a regular run, it's not even a daily. So that was our first run. Opening with a win. And I am gonna give it another run. I don't think I'll do a daily. I've thought about toying with the idea of doing a daily per day in the morning. They couldn't take 30 to 45 minutes. That way it would be daily stream kind of